There, look at the camera. There, look at the camera. So we've come today to film Theheir's, I guess, like 1, 2, and 3 month update. Let's call this a 3 month update, but I didn't film a 1 or a 2. I think I'm gonna film them every 3 months just because, I mean, a lot of things change in a month, but a lot more things change in 3 months. So look how big this little boy is. And yes, we're naked. Say we're naked most of the time. I don't know that I've figured out how to put a diaper on a boy yet, because every time I put clothes on him and we're just chilling at home, he pees or poops through them. So if we're at home, we're just naked, and that's the way it is, and that's okay with me. Ah, he's so big. All right, let's start with his 1 month. What happened at 1 month? So at 1 month, he was pretty much like any other 1 month old. His favorite thing to do was just to nurse. We just nursed all day long. If you are starting to breastfeed, let me suggest just keep on checking. The first month was probably the hardest. I felt like we did nothing all day but sit and nurse, which was great. Like, it's a great excuse to not do anything. Are you trying to eat my hand? Look, say hello to the people. Right here, look. Who's that baby? Who's that baby? At his 1 month checkup, they say he was, no, that was at 2 weeks. At his 2 week checkup, he was birth weight. By his 1 month checkup, well, I guess I didn't write down how much he was at 4 weeks. At 6 weeks, he was 11 pounds, 8 ounces. That's a big boy. That prompted me to look at how big CharlieSkyy was, and she wasn't that big until she was like 3 months old. About 6 weeks old is when I caught his first smile on camera, and now he just smiles and giggles all the time. Yes, we still call him Biscuit most of the time. It's just easier, especially when somebody's like, what's his name? It's easier to say Biscuit and watch that reaction than to say Theheir and then be like, how do you spell that? Where'd you get that name? What does it mean? Like, let's just go with his name's Biscuit, and you look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. At 2 months old, he weighed 13 pounds. Does anybody want to take guesses now at how much he weighs? Go ahead, write your guesses in the comments, and I'll let you know when we get to the 3 months. Like I said, he smiles all the time. About 6 weeks is when he started smiling, and I just love it. I eat it up. Say, I love it when my baby smiles. At 2 months old, he also started holding his head up when he sits and when he's laying on his stomach. I would call him a supported sitter at 2 months old. Who's that baby? Who is that, dear? At 2 months, he also found his hands, and now we eat Yoshi. 2 months, he found his hands, and now we eat them all the time. They're our favorite thing besides our milk. At 2 months, he started oohing and eyeing, and now he'll coo. Sing me a song. Sing me a song. That is a beautiful song. Oh, distracted by the phone every time. And he's almost saying mama, like he makes the sound, but I don't think he knows that he's saying it, and so we've been working on mama, mama, mama. Say mama, mama, mama. You just gonna look at me like I'm crazy this morning, huh? Oh, you want to stand now? At 2 months, he also started copying our facial expressions, so he'll like, and he'll raise his eyebrows, and he'll stick out his tongue. And just the other night, Josh got him to go like this. You're not going to do anything for me right now. You're not going to perform at all. We're too distracted. And that's about all for 2 months. Maybe like 10 weeks or so, he will find my nose. And I know that sounds crazy, but he doesn't just do it for me. It's usually first thing in the morning I can get him to do it. But he will tell me where my nose is, and he'll tell sister and daddy where their nose is. Where's my nose? Yes, where's my nose? Yes, that's so good. And now we're 3 months old, and we'll be 4 months old on September 25th, so it was about time that I got this video up. At 3 months old, like I said, he's still exclusively breastfed. We are planning on starting baby-led weaning when he's 6 months old and meets all the signs of readiness. I'm not going to go into what baby-led weaning is. You can Google it. God bless you. Now he's also laughing out loud, which is even better than smiling. I don't think he's gonna perform it all for y'all today. He's just gonna look at all the bright screens because I've got my computer right here and then the phone. He has found his feet and he will get them if he is sitting in the right place. He still hasn't been able to, like, laying back, be able to get his feet like up to him, but if he's sitting, he will get his feet. Give the people just one smile. Biscuit. He is a solid 16 pounds. This is a 16-pound baby. He is so heavy. I can barely pick him up. I can barely like get him from one side of me to the other when we're laying in the bed. It's quite ridiculous. I need to do some weightlifting or something if I want to be able to continue to pick this baby up till his first birthday. Say, I'm a big boy. He's solid though. I mean, he can bear weight on his legs. Like I said, he's sitting supported. This is him standing with just holding my fingers. He's pretty solid baby. So I have on here at 3 months, he could tell me where his nose, or where my nose was. So maybe a little more than 10 weeks. And then I have started feeling back to normal somewhat this past month. And so we've been on all sorts of adventures and we've met all sorts of new friends, haven't we? Haven't we? He still has some, did you just spit up on me? Show did. He says I'm moving him around too much, so you're just going to have to look at the top of his head. Speaking of the top of his head, he does still have some cradle cap going on. It's definitely gotten better. I made a breast milk lotion, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1 tablespoon beeswax, and then 3 ounces of breast milk. And I just heated the oil and the wax in the microwave. Do not put breast milk in the microwave until it was melted, and then added the breast milk, and you have to stir and stir and stir and stir to get it to come together. I also added some orange essential oil just to make it smell better. I mean, it didn't smell bad, it smelled like coconut. And keep it in the fridge. But that has been helping his cradle cap. And then CharlieSkyy has been breaking out real bad on her face, like dry skin, and she's been putting it on her face, and it's been helping her face too. Just in the past, last night was the 3rd night he has slept through the night. Now for us, that we go to bed by midnight is the goal to be in bed. Sometimes I'm up to like 2 or 3. The other night I made a cake at 1 a.m. So for us, sleeping through the night is about 11:30 to about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I call that sleeping through the night. Josh doesn't have to get up and feed him a bottle. That's sleeping through the night. And I say bottle, he's feeding him a bottle of breast milk. He doesn't get any formula. This is an exclusively breastfed baby. Say until I get my solids at 6 months. And you've got a mess on your face again. Come on, Theheir. We're trying to look cute for the camera. Exclusively breastfed. And I think that's it. He'll go back to the doctor at his 4-month appointment and we'll get another weight on him. I think I've covered everything. He is a happy baby. Unless he wants a boob in his mouth, he is so happy. And I thought CharlieSkyy was a happy baby. Compared to him, she was not. Are you getting sleepy? Is it time for a nap? So we just sit and talk to each other all day. And we've made up a song. I'm going to sing the song for you. Yes, maybe that will make you smile. But that's all for us today. And say we'll see you next time at my 6-month update when I'm eating solid foods. When I'm eating solid foods. Oh, I also made him his own Instagram. I'll link that down below. And I'll write out the breast milk lotion down below. I think that's it for us. Say we will see you later. We'll see you later. Say, my name's Theheir, and I'm so strong. My name's Theheir, and I'm so long. My name's Theheir, and I'm super duper smart. My name's Theheir, and I like to talk a lot. My name's Theheir, and I'm loved so very much. Ask anyone and they'll tell you such. Nose, nose. There was a little smile. There was a little smile. So thanks everybody for watching. We love you. We'll see you next time. Say bye.